Hi, King here, and this is one of my top 5 Avatar theory videos. Number 4, Aang's immortality. Now, as Avatar fans would know, the only reason why Avatar Aang was able to avoid the Air Nomad genocide, and then much later on was able to keep Fire Lord Ozai from using the power of Sozin's Comet to genocide another bending nation, was because he was frozen in an iceberg for 100 years. But it had me asking, how is that even possible? Most people say it's because he went into the Avatar state. And it's because he's the Avatar that he was able to stay frozen for all that time without, decomposing and dying. But I feel there's a little bit more to it than that. I believe because the Avatar state is a self-defense mechanism of the Avatar that allows him to connect with all of the previous past Avatars, gaining their memories, gaining their experiences, all of it being focused into that current Avatar's body, allowing them to unleash all of that potential power within them, that when Aang's life was in danger, when he was about to drown in that water with Appa, that when he triggered the Avatar state, subconsciously, that he was able to connect with one of his recent past lives, Avatar Kyoshi. And we all know what Avatar Kyoshi is famous for. Living up to the age of 230, looking like she was still a young adult when she died, she learned the key to immortality from another immortal earthbender known as Lao Ji. And without going into the very intricate details of how immortality works in the Avatar world, I believe that Aang doesn't really know, or rather remember, what it takes to be immortal. Instead, I believe that when he went into the Avatar state, either Avatar Kyoshi quickly informed him of what it took to put his body into an immortal state so that he would be able to keep living through being in the glacier, making sure that his body doesn't deteriorate while inside of it, or that Avatar Kyoshi full-on possessed him to do so in his stead for those 100 years until he was eventually thawed out by Sokka and Katara. And you might as well ask, well, if he was doing that for those 100 years, then why didn't he just utilize the Avatar state's power to break out of the glacier and come out of the water? And my point to that would be, he was extremely afraid and confused with the only thing that was on his mind before he went to the Avatar state was desperately surviving and not drowning. So I could see, being a little kid, the only thing that Aang could think of was creating a glacier to keep himself from drowning, which of course is very foolish to, someone who isn't, in a life and death situation that can sanely think stuff through. But Aang, just being in that fight or flight or, live and die situation, just immediately utilized the Avatar state to keep himself from drowning and preserve himself in the glacier, not really thinking about what would happen afterwards. And being that, the only thing he focused on was keeping his cells from deteriorating via Avatar Kyoshi, then I could see that's the reason why he was stuck in a coma-like state, not, coming up with the idea of, hey, so I saved myself from drowning, why not utilize the Avatar state to break out of here and get out of the water? So that's what I truly believe. Aang, low-key utilized Avatar Kyoshi's immortality, especially from the Legends of Korra, in which it's shown that previous avatars can teach skills, extremely advanced skills, to the next generation, the way Aang, not only gave Korra the ability to energy bend, but also quickly taught her how to utilize it as well. And also why Aang, who was in a traumatic coma-like state, would forget what it took to stay alive in that glacier for all those years. But that's just my theory as to why Aang was able to stay alive while being frozen in that glacier for 100 years. If you have your theories and thoughts as to how he was able to do so, if you simply believe it was just the Avatar state and him being the Avatar, then comment down that below, or comment down your other thoughts below as well. Ring that notification bell so you know first when my other Avatar theory videos drop, as well as any Avatar content that I'm constantly making on this channel. And please take one moment to press that like button, as it does help with me getting these Avatar videos out, and lets me know that you want more of them. Like, share, subscribe, and follow on all social media platforms, King of Theories. And yeah, until the next Avatar video, Stay great.